I'm sure you've seen this bundle of joy on the left-hand side from Fresh and Fit.
Yes, I have. She's very, very good at talking in circles. She uses a lot of misnomers, and what she'll do is she'll start another conversation without answering the question. So, for example, would you rather have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or a ham sandwich? And her answer is, it's interesting because I used to eat spaghetti when I was younger, so I prefer Italian food. Bitch, that's not what I asked. I said peanut butter and jelly or ham. And the reason why people do this is because they know that if they give what they believe is the correct answer, it's going to prove their point. At some point, when you get cornered, you have to start using disingenuous tactics. And this is one of them.
Yes, obfuscation. That's a skill that they teach politicians.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yep, that's 100% correct. I should have just said what Thor said.
No, it's good. I wanted John here. My TLDR analysis on her, Don, is I think that she definitely stinks of rich kid to me. And more so, in addition to that, I think that she saw her dad cheating on the mom, saw the mom stay together, and she's resentful. And that's why she's like this whole women can do whatever the fuck they want. Deep down inside, she's a little girl crying and sad inside.
Well, again, listen, MLD, you're right. Women can do whatever they want. It's just that women, like especially modern women, they don't want to accept the consequences. For every sequence, there is a consequence. That's why it's called consequence. And so when women say, hey, well, I can do anything I want, you absolutely can do anything you want. But what most women don't realize until it's too late is that doing anything you want has a cost. Just like us, doing anything we want has a cost. We're prepared to endure and absorb those costs. Women are not.
Yep. So right here, it's funny that you mentioned that and you just came in. So I was pointing out that Torsha said right now that when it comes to divorce, children, and relationship stability overall, it's better for traditional gender roles to be fulfilled, right?
Right.
And watch what she does right here.
Oh, yeah.
I want to recognize that like the majority of society goes by these traditional gender roles. So there's a reason that it's, 80%.
Majority?
Yeah, vast majority.
Goes by the gender roles?
Yes. Is biologically preconditioned to be attracted to a partner who has certain.
So biologically or like gender roles, like based on society, whatever society expects of you? Because there's two different things.
Well, if you go back, 10,000 years, the women were gathering and making a nest.
Did it again. She just did it again.
And the women would be attracted to the men.
Women were working.
Go ahead, Don.
Yeah, what Tori did is she just told her, she just split the argument, okay? Tori said, whoa, wait a minute. Being biologically predisposed, rather, and being societally preconditioned to want gender roles, those are two very different things. And so Tori asks her, okay, listen, I'm going to try to nail you down. Which one are you talking about? And she goes, well, back in the day, women were gatherers. No, sweetheart. What she asked you was, which one are you talking about? And by the way, anybody who uses the word society, what is this, 7th grade? Like, what society, blah, 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 blah. We gotta do better, especially when we're talking to women like this. Because, dude, the society word makes anyone sound woke.
Yeah, I just wanted to point this out.
Too, though. Actually,
of course, it's just a different type of work.
No, like they were working, like making tools.
Listen, I'm from Israel. I served in the military. In Israel, it's mandatory for men and women, and I still feel that women can be strong, they can be independent,
of course,
whatever, and they still can be feminine.
Yeah.
There's a power to femininity.
Yes, there is, as long as it is serving masculinity. See, there, and I hate to dominate the conversation here.
Dominate, it's your Don, baby. Go ahead,
dude. It just like this crack me up. There's a power to femininity, absolutely, and I would actually submit to you guys. Femininity is the strongest. It's the strongest and most powerful force in the world. Femininity moves nations. Femininity is the reason why wars were fought. Helen of Troy, Marie Antoinette, Anne Boleyn, and Henry VIII moved heaven and earth to kick his wife. I think his wife's name was Elizabeth. I could be wrong. To be able to marry Anne Boleyn. So femininity does have its strength, just not in the way that women want to use it. And she's right. women, she says, I feel that women can be strong and independent. You know what? I feel like I should have played center field for the Kansas City Royals, but that didn't happen. It has nothing to do with the way I feel. It has everything to do with what is fair or not.
So true. And that's why I always say it's all about the poon. Femininity is the most powerful. It drives us.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
And in addition to that, she's not answering the fucking question. She went from let's talk about 10,000 BC to I was a woman that served in the military. Great. Get to your fucking point because you haven't made it.
She wanted to make herself qualified with that. And notice that she served in the military to try to bolster her position. And instead of saying she thinks or believes, she says, I feel that. And she's relating it to her serving in the military. Very woke language there.
And I'll tell you this, she assumes that we assume that because she served in the military, she was an infantry. She assumes that we know that we assume that she knows how to use an M16. She knows how to clean a Glock. She ran with a pack 5 miles. No. The standards for women in the military are much lower than men physically. Whatever she did in the military, thank you for her Israeli service. But serving in the military as a woman it's a whole different animal than actually doing it as a man.
Well, her saying that's a power move. Okay, right. She would say, I have filled a role of a man, so I understand the man, and I am better than you. Is what she's trying to tell Tori.
Yep. There you go.
And it's not something valiant. You were forced to do this, bitch.
Right. Right. She didn't choose to join the military. She said it's a requirement. Well, I'm brave because I served in the military, even though it's a requirement. No, bitch, you would not have. Look at her. She's basically a younger wannabe Scarlett Johansson. She would not have joined the military if she didn't have to. So, like, quit all of that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, but what I was going to say is she can't answer the question and she can't give an argument because she has no basis to do that from. Because she doesn't have the science, she doesn't have the statistics, and all she has is her feelings. So she's trying to exert her power through her feelings and using examples of how she's been powerful in the past, and that makes her powerful now.
There you go. Wow, good point. Very good point.
Let's continue. We got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left of this, but I'm still waiting for her to make a point.
To my point before, I do think that the majority of us have some sort of connection to that,
so you're saying like biological, like something back innate. Yeah.
It's in our biology.
I also love it how each of the girls, when they're unsure, they look to their man corner. Like when Torch is unsure, she looks at Rolo, and when Saz is unsure, when she's unsure, she looks at Saz. I think it's so funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
It should be that way, and that's okay. Like we need to.
Well, can I get a bottom line answer?
Ooh, very good.
But see, he saves her ass.
He does.
She doesn't answer the fucking question.
He doesn't. It sounds to me like he's about to sharp angle her. He's like, all right, listen, you didn't answer the question. I'm not going to call you out on it, but let's get a bottom line answer. So it appears as though he's about to really press her again. Let's see how she responds.
Be the stay-at-home wife, the stay-at-home mom, take care of the kids, and your man does all the work? Or would you rather be the independent woman and your man does kind of the female role?
I'm really passionate about certain things. Like if you guys go on my TikTok, you'll see that one of my missions in life is to try and change the narratives about Israel and Palestine. So I would never be willing on giving that up, but that doesn't make me any money. And I'm not interested in having to make any money. But
what does that have to do with your family?
Well, she needs a man for money.
I'm not a person who needs to be the provider. What I need is to be able to work on projects and be passionate about something.
You want to take care of the kids, but also have a purpose.
Yeah, definitely.
Fair enough. Tori, are you okay with being the more maternal mother, take care of the?
So she saved her ass.
Yeah.
Well, he gave her the option, and she said both.
Yeah, she wants a man to give her the money so she can do her thing.
Yep.
Have her cake and eat it too.
There you go.
Kids, and then your man does the provider. You're good with that.
Yeah.
Do you think most women are good with that?
No, I don't.